everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to another show here on Hunky Dory TV. My name is Natalie Eagleton. I am the host for this hour. Lovely Jess is joining us today. Hello Jess.
Good morning.
How are you?
Alright.
How have you enjoyed your many 5 million concerts you've been to recently?
Been very good, thank you.
She's been everywhere. She's seen everyone. Honestly, it's
I'm
ridiculous.
very jealous.
It's ridiculous. And in the demonstration station is the wonderful Kat.
Hi.
We have got a good lineup on today's show, and not just the people that are hosting it. We've got an absolutely awesome awesome launch for you today. We are bringing back our Say It With Style pocket pads with another 5 volumes to add to your collections. And let me tell you, if you thought the first 5 were good, these are even better. You are going to absolutely love them. The first lot sold out within the first day, and we had to reprint them at least 3 times. This is how popular this product has been. It has been the best seller of this year for us so far, and there's no surprise as to why, because the product is awesome and the price is amazing. So before we get to it, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. I'm excited to see what Kat thinks about this answer, actually, because you've had mine and Becca's thoughts on this one.
Okay.
But this week we are giving away our Diamond Shimmer Sparkle card, which is absolutely awesome. We love this card here. You're getting every single pack, Kat. 100 sheets of shimmer card. 3 winners. The answer you need to give us is, what is the rarest colour diamond? A, yellow, B, blue, or C, red?
Ooh.
Do you know? I thought I knew, and Becca thought she knew, and we're both wrong.
Oh, I would say red.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, I know yellow diamonds are quite popular.
Yellow diamonds I thought were really, really rare. Because Kat has a yellow diamond in her engagement ring, doesn't she, at Hobby Maker?
Oh, does she?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really, really nice. I do love a blue diamond.
Yeah.
I do love a blue diamond, but yeah, I didn't. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like, share, and comment on this video or any throughout the week, and we'll announce those winners on Friday's show. Okay, let's have a look at this absolutely incredible second launch of our Say It With Style pocket pads. Five brand new pads we have for you. We have our gorgeous Age to Perfection, we have our fantastic Fabulous Friends, Fantastic Florals, Inspirational Wisdom, and A Punderful Day. They are just delightful. You can get all 5 pads for £14.95, which saves you a massive £10. These are £4.99 each. You can obviously buy them all individually if you like to, or if you just want a selection of these ones, you can also multi-buy them with our original 5. We do any 3 for £9, which is an awesome deal as well and saves you a lot of money there. It's basically buy one, get one free on that one. However, if you want the best saving, then you can pay the price of 3 of them, and you can get these 2 for absolutely free. It's awesome. So let's have a look at the boards to run you through all the different ones that we have for you here, because they are awesome. This is our first Say It With Style pocket pad. This is Aged to Perfection. I did say to Jess, I wonder if I'm going to be able to read these, but I don't think I can. Let's have a look through the book though, because I can tell you which ones we've got. We've got You're Not Getting Old, You're Becoming a Classic. You're going to get You Know You're Getting Old When Happy Hour is a Nap. That's definitely me. It's not so bad getting older. It just means you get to make the rules. I think that's my favourite thing about getting older. Another year older, wiser and happier. We have for you, oh, I love this one. This one is this one here that looks like the eye test. This one is fantastic. It says, happy birthday to you. If you can read all of this, maybe there's still some hope left for you. That one is a really, really good one. We've got age is a simple number. The age is simply the number of years the world has been enjoying you. You've got things like Age to Perfection. You know you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake. The legend has officially retired. At least you're not as old as you will be next year. That one's a really funny one. Before I turn another year older, I need to see some terms and conditions. Time is precious. Waste it wisely. There's some great sentiments throughout that one. That one is your Age to Perfection pocket pad. Next up, we have for you our fabulous friends. This one is just lovely. So you're getting, you are my favourite person. Friendship is one of life's greatest treasures. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know that they are there. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend. You're going to get, I'm so lucky to have a friend like you. You and me equals friends forever. We've got, you are the gin to my tonic. You're going to get, friends like you make the world a beautiful place. Our laughs are limitless. Our memories are countless. Our friendship is endless. Let's hang out. We've got that one. Side by side or miles apart, friends will always be connected by heart. That one's very cute. Our friendship isn't a big thing, it's a million little things. Coffee and friends make the perfect blend. And then we also have, it's the friends we meet along the way that makes it worth the journey. So some really lovely sentiments in that one. They are all A7 in size. We do also have our pocket pads Miri mats as well. So if you're wondering how you're going to mat and layer these, there's no problem there. They're printed onto our InkMe paperweight, which means that you are going to be able to blend your inks on here. You're going to be able to use your alcohol markers onto here. You're going to be able to use our brand new daubers on here to make some super fun backgrounds. Absolutely anything you want. The third one is our fantastic florals, and you're going to get things like close your eyes and make a wish, shine bright like a sunflower, all things grow with love, keep going, keep growing, collect beautiful moments. Life is full of thorns, but with you by my side, it's a garden of roses. Bloom wherever you are planted. Let your dreams blossom. We've got, I will always pick you. I love that one. Thanks a bunch. A good friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find, but lucky to have. Thank you for helping me flourish. Have a blooming, lovely day. Thinking of you every daisy, grown with love. And the last one is stop and smell the flowers. I think I love this one the most because of how many gorgeous designs we have in here and how those floral elements just sort of encapture every page of this fantastic pocket pads. Our next one is our inspirational wisdom. This is great. There's so many fun designs in here. Your story starts today with that fabulous book page. Be your own kind of beautiful. There's always time for new adventures with that super fun retro camper van. Enjoy the little things. We have let your dreams be your wings. Then you're going to get good things are coming. I love that one with the Scrabble text on there. Life is better when you are laughing. Very true. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, which I think is something that we should all live by, isn't it? Reach for the stars. You're going to get dream big, sparkle more, and shine bright. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Everything will be okay. Remember, you are amazing, which has that really fun feel to it with the paper on there. We have do more of what makes you happy. The gorgeous one in the middle there with the wonderful embroidery hoop with all those stitches on the back. You could actually probably use like a use your screw anywhere hole punch through that background and stitch through it.
Oh, that would be so cute.
I have this on Hobby Maker tomorrow. I'm giving myself loads of ideas here. Today is the perfect day is your final one on that one, and that is your fourth of the brand new 5 Say It With Style pocket pads. Finishing off with the best, of course, because who doesn't love a pun? And here at Hunky Dory, where there's a place for a pun, we absolutely have it. We have oh, it's just so funny, this one. There's no butter. There's nobody butter than you. with the butter on the thing. We have the signpost that says, when nothing goes right, go left. Donut worry with the wonderful donuts. Have a really great day. Cake, it's easy. What would I do without you, in that fantastic sort of wood themed text? You crack me up with the egg there. Looking sharp. That one is very, very good there with that cactus. This is not a drill. Of course it's not.
That's my favourite.
It's a hammer.
I think that's hilarious.
This is not a drill. You are my sunshine. I've been missing you. What a great card to send to someone. You are terrific. To a perfect pair. Thank you very much, with those gorgeous fruits around it. Believe in yourself with that gorgeous honeycomb detail in there. You're just my type. I love that one as well, with the old school typewriter on there. There's so many great ones across all of these. Each pack contains 16 designs and you get 4 of each, which means you can decoupage some of these up if you want to. Absolutely. It means that we can be making 4 of the same card here. The size of these as well, they're perfect for sort of notelet sets. They're perfect for using with your hole punches. They're perfect for using with your incredible ink pads. There's just so much you can do with these pocket pads. But enough of me chatting. I'm going to show you a few cards that the amazing team have made, and then we're going to go straight over to Kat, because she's going to make some even more amazing cards. So Rachel made this gorgeous one here. These flowers are from a die that we have coming up on the show, because the one thing we really wanted in the last launch was dies that would work with these.
Yeah.
And we went straight to Stacey and we said, Stacey, the next pocket pads, we want some dies that you can use alongside these, please, that are perfectly sized. We don't need to be cutting anything off, we don't need to be trimming anything. And she was like, right, okay, I'll do that for you. So she's done an absolutely amazing job. How beautiful are the cards that we have here. I absolutely love this one, using one of our masks that we brought out with our For the Love of Mask Ditzy florals there. This one here is so simple but so beautiful, with that gorgeous embossing folder detail behind it. This though is quite possibly my favourite, not only because it's just hilarious, but I'd be eating all those jelly beans as well. I've been missing you. This fantastic gift box with your aperture shaker element there, with all of those beans just sat in that box. So clever. So thank you to everyone who made cards for us. We've got some more coming up in the show, but now it's time to go straight over to Kat for an amazing demo.
Let's hope so. So I am going to go straight in with Good Friends Are Like Stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are there.
You do.
And this gives me a great opportunity to steal Rebecca's thunder from yesterday and use some of our new fun Dauber shapes as well.
Just love these Daubers. There's so many ways in which you can use them. I'm going to be using them tomorrow on Hobby Maker as well with these, because it's so fun when you have something that is such a open space that you can actually create your own backgrounds on it with these Daubers.
It is, and there's so many different things you can do with them, and there's so many that match up as well. Obviously there's the stars, there's the hexagons. You can make the honeycomb effect for the honey one.
Yes.
I use the oval to do a bean background for the bean.
Yes, I saw that one.
There's
It was
so
really
many
fun,
different
that.
things you can do. They're a match made in heaven. So instead of using my prism inks for this one, you can also use them with your glimmer
course we can.
mists. Absolutely perfect. So of course I've taken the star one. Now, there are a few hints and tips that I've found out through trial and error with this. So make sure that you put a decent amount of your glimmer mist down.
Yeah.
But don't go straight in with it like that. It's going to be far too juicy and far too heavy. Just use it at the side. I would definitely stamp it once to take off any excess.
Yeah.
And then just keep pressing it down till you know you're getting that really nice star shape.
Trial it until you're happy with the amount of colour you're putting down.
Off. And this is where your matte comes in absolutely perfect for this. And then just let it sink in for a couple of seconds, and then you can go in, and we're just going to randomly start stamping these. Now again, don't go and squish that foam pad all the way down. Because of the shape, you can go in, and if you need to add more colour, you can pretty much get it exactly back over the top. But when I want to add more, I'm just going to do exactly the same again. Swoosh it round, and every time I'm just going to check that I'm going to get that nice. But look what a really good payoff you get with these. And then if you miss any little bits in the corner like that, you can go back in.
It's really easy with these shapes, isn't it, to build it up, and it doesn't matter if you go too far out. You know that it's going to work. This is such a clever idea, Kat. It works so well with this page. Good morning to everyone who's joining us. Lots of you are joining us. So many of you commenting on our Win It Weekly. Good luck to you all. There's a couple of comments about our orders that have been placed, or people waiting for Diamond Club gifts to be sent out. If you are one of those people and you are still waiting, please just give customer service a call. They are so happy to help you out, and they will find out where your order is up to.
Okay, so you can see how easy you can get that effect off on there. I'm just going to go and add one more back in the top there. And we're just going to give that a couple of seconds to dry, and I'm going to clean up my mess. And then just to make it stand out even more, I'm going to give it a quick dry. Ooh, I'm just spreading this about here.
This is the beauty of Glimmer Mists. They just go everywhere.
They keep going and going and going.
You pop that in your sink, pop it in your dishwasher.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
come out perfectly.
Have we got a little bit of blue roll? No, never mind. It'll be fine.
We will do somewhere.
So just let me get my heat gun on that just for a microsecond, just to make sure these are dried down. Doesn't take long. And then I'm going to take my brush marker, I'm going to go in with the fine line tip, and we're just going to really highlight these stars by just following the lines and just adding even more detail to them.
Oh, it's got to make it look like a proper part of the sheet now.
It does. It looks like it was always designed that.
Always there, always meant to be. Jess is on hand. She's got the blue
Go
roll.
over them a couple of times.
Thanks, Jess.
Just to get those nice divine shapes. Thank you very much. Let's pick that up. So you just go around and do that, and then when you've done all of them, I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the orange Glimmer Mists. I'm just going to stick this in one of the pots because I don't need that much. And I'm going to take my very tiniest water brush with the very thinnest top. But my tip for this, if you're using these with your Glimmer Mist, is keep the barrel empty. You don't want any water in there because it's already a really, really liquidy substance. You're not going to do anything. If anything, you want to try and take a little bit of moisture
away from it.
So just roll it on there.
If you just have any sort of like paintbrushes around, they're going to help as well with this, aren't they?
And then we're just going to go in and we're going to add that orange colour just into all the other stars that are already on there. So overlapping onto the ones that are already there.
This is looking epic, Kat.
And it looks even better when it's finished. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If you go out the lines a little bit, it doesn't really matter. And then my only little thing to finish it off, my tip would be, is if you notice that any of your words are disappearing a little bit under where you've put your ink down, you can go in with your fine liner and just darken them back up, just to make them stand out a little bit more. But when it's all done, you should end up with something that looks like this. So that's all of them lined and then all those other stars coloured in. And when you look at that, the difference from how we started, just by using those stamps, it's really, really incredible. So before I put my Glimmer Mists away, I've got a piece of card here. This is cut to 5.5 by 6.5. I'm doing a funny shaped card. It's 7 by 6. Just because I want to give you a sneak peek.
I love an oblong.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of one of our frames, and that's about a 6 by 5. So it's just to give it that extra size. So we're just going to create ourselves a background I'm going to move these cards out the way because no, they'll end all up thingy. And we're just going to spray this all over with the yellow, and then go in with a little bit of the orange just to pick that colour in as well in the background. And then I'm going to pop that to one side and let it dry, and then if it's not fully dry by the time I come to use it, I can always go in with my heat gun. But for the time being, we can roll this up and pop that out the way. And that's what I love about it as well, that even if you can't get to the sink straight away to wash it out, it's so easy just to take around. So let's get on to the base of our card. I've cut myself a 6x7 piece of white cardstock. We're going to do the same with the black. So we'll do 6 by 7.
I wonder what people's favourite pocket pads have been already, or what is your favourite sheet from one of our pocket pads? That maybe it's a new one, maybe it's one of our old ones that you've already got. Which is your absolute favourite? Let us know, because it would be good to find out which one everyone loves. I think mine is probably from our old ones, and it's the one from the birthdays that says "Don't grow up, it's a trap."
Yeah,
I like that one. That one is really, really fun.
So I'm cutting that to 6, and then I'm just going to take this to 7 in length, and then we're going to score down here just so I've got that little flap. So this is our Dotty acetate that I rediscovered a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm absolutely obsessed with. You've probably noticed, but it's just so fun. It
is
so
a really cool acetate, isn't it? You get I think you get black, white, gold and silver in your pack. Yeah, so there's a lot of acetate in there. You'll be able to find that on the website. Just pop in acetate onto the website and it will come up for you, along with all of our other amazing acetates that we'll have in stock.
So just add some tape to the top there. And then I'm going to slide that under, make sure it's all lined up nicely, and then when I'm happy with its position, I can pop that down, and then I'm going to go in with my construction glue on the rest, just so we can pop that back on. Get all that drying down while I go and cut my frame out. So this is going to be the basis for our card blank. So again, I'm going to pop that to one side, and this is where I'm going to bring in our beautiful new Dotty frame. You're going to find so many uses for this, aren't you?
This one is so essential, and I think no matter whether you're making cards for male, for females, whether you're making for kids cards, you are going to find so many uses for this, because you can mat and layer this onto some Miri card and make it really, really classic. We can colour in all of those different elements that pop out to make it really fun and vibrant. There's honestly so many incredible ways which you're going to be able to use this frame. You also get some really cool elements alongside it, not just the frame.
You get like a, well, you'll be showing them in more detail.
I'll show them,
in
yeah,
a bit,
I'm going to show them next, but there's so many amazing things that you get with them. Both of them, I love them.
Right, let's get all this together through the die cut machine. I can already see just how beautifully it cuts out.
It is quite incredible.
So we just take our excess off. I love all these little shapes. I'm sure you could make a really cute pattern up with them as well.
Rachel cut hers out of, I think, 3 different types of colour, and then she paper pieced it all back in.
Oh, she's crazy.
She is
She
crazy.
does have psychopathic tendencies when it comes to stuff like that.
Things that take a ridiculous amount of time, Rachel's down.
My masking tape has ripped that a little bit, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered by our beautiful
And look
little
how
topper set there.
perfectly that just fits in that space. Honestly, Stacey has thought so well about this.
So let's add a few foam pads to the back. And this just fits absolutely perfectly into this space here.
These are dies as well that you're going to be able to use with the other pocket pads that you already have in your stash. This is the beauty of this, that no matter what you're doing with these cards, these dies are going to work with every single pocket pad that you have.
They are. So that's that dry. So I'm just going to add some of my glue.
This is going to just look incredible on that card cat.
Let's hope so.
Especially when you've got that frame over the top and all those colours sort of coming through.
And I'm going to pop this on the inside, so it's going to give those different layers. So we pop that in there. Just pop that down, and then we can work back on the front.
That's really cool. Such a good effect with the dots over the top as well.
See, what I would do, me being me, if I had a little bit more time, because we've got all those, it's hard to pick up on camera. When you turn it over, it's called a dotty frame because all those diagonal lines that you've got have got little embossed dots in.
Really gorgeous embossed
So
detail.
it would look fab if you went in with like a white gel pen and picked out all those dots as well. But we're not doing that today because we want to get out before midnight. I'm just going to pop this back over.
This is awesome.
Central as we can.
Such a fun shape as well. I love doing things that are a little bit different, and this one definitely ticks those boxes. Angela says, wow, this is gorgeous. I agree. It looks incredible. Absolutely awesome cat. And there's just so much colour on that card as well, even though there's loads of black with those glimmer mists and all the like shining elements.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Okay, let's have a look at those dies because we have 2 for you. Let's start off with the one that Kat showed you. This is our fantastic, delightfully dotty frame. And if we show you that on the opposite side, you'll be able to see what Kat was talking about there. Can you see all those dots? They're going to emboss into your frame, so you can go over those with your glitters, your fine liner pens, all of these elements cut out as you saw, but then you've still got the center panel, so you can stick your elements straight into it. You get this little nice sort of fishtail banner as well to go with it, and then you have all the elements to make up a lovely little bow, as you can see in the card that is on the front of this packaging. There's so many elements. £14.99 or just £13.49 if you are a Diamond Club member. And then our second frame is our fantastic floral frame. This one is absolutely beautiful. I love the style of this. It's so fun, but still can work with so many other elements. But the best thing about it, look at how many florals we have in here. And what Stacey's done when she's designed this is that you'll see that you have some some dies that have sort of like double cut lines, and then you'll have the single sort of matte and layer dies, and that's exactly what they are, which means that you can cut out some of these flower details, cut out these sort of base layer mats and layers from a different colour, and instantly layer them up, and you've got your card, your flowers ready to go. So it gives you that gorgeous paper piecing effect, and it's so beautiful. Like Kat said, these dies are around about 50, so the largest die size, which is of course your frame, is 15 centimetres by 10 centimetres, so around about sort of like 5 by 6, did we say, for your frame?
Yeah, it's
in
just
inches
under
as well.
5 in that.
Just under, isn't it? But they are absolutely incredible, and you can use them on 7 by 5s, you can use them on sort of square cards as well. They look fantastic. Loads and loads of ways you're going to be able to do it. But if you want both of them, and why wouldn't you, then you can get both of them today for £24.98 in our incredible multi-buy, which saves you £5. Now, if you're going to get dies, you're also going to want to buy our incredible Pocket Pads Miri Mats. Now, we do have these available. Anastasia on YouTube was talking about our mixed colour Miri Mats. Those are with our little book, so those won't fit the pocket pads. If you're wanting pocket pad Miri Mats, then you need to be looking at these ones. So we have them in silver, we have them in our rainbow Miri, and we also have them in our gold. You get 96 sheets in each one. Now, in a book, you get a total of, let me have a look at this. Is it 64? I feel like it says it on the SKU, Jess. I'm sure it's 64. Yeah, there we go, 64 sheets. So you get 90 in a pack. If you're buying all of these packs, that's too much maths for my head, but I'm positively sure it's enough Miri Mats for all of your pocket pads. You won't be without on this one. So you've got all of those pocket pads there, £14.97 for that multi-buy. If you want them individually though, they're just £6.99. So maybe you just love colouring cards with silver Miri, or you love using gold, then there's something for everyone. But if you want them all, so you've got a choice, £14.97 to get your hands on those. And how incredible are the cards that we have with these? I love this one. The colouring on this is absolutely incredible. Sally has made this card, and it actually opens up as well, and she's got those elements that she's cut out and layered onto that, so you could have your lovely message on there. Such a fun way of using that card. We have this beautiful one by Sally again, using some rainbow Miri behind that card, really bringing out the fun colours there. And of course, just like Sally's done here, you can go over your pocket pads with your Versamark pens, and you're going to be able to heat emboss any of those elements just like Sally's done. This one is a gorgeous one as well. The colourings are beautiful on here that Barbara has created, using that frame in that delightful sort of lime green colour of Adorable Scorable. And then this one, I love the inking on here. I really like the shading. I think the colours as well also remind me of the TV show Friends.
Oh yeah.
And to be fair, thinking about it, this frame is very much like the frame from Friends, isn't it?
It really is.
But this is so cool with those purples and those gorgeous sort of like rich yellow tones. Really nice. Fantastic examples here. And then Barbara has also made this gorgeous card with that wonderful "Your story starts today," and she's actually decoupaged those flowers. You can see it, but how much does that story look like? It's actually three-dimensional, and it's coming out of the frame. Some great examples of these cards. Right, we're going straight back to Kat for another demo, and then we're going to run through our old pocket pads, just so you can see, maybe you've never seen them before, and you're wanting to do that multi-buy, and you're mixing and matching across all 10 that we now have. We're going to show you those as well, but straight to Kat for our next demo.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, I'm being naughty again and using the little daubers this time.
Oh, go for it. They
we
work
are
so
going
well.
to. Well, they do. It's such a great thing, because I have picked out to a perfect pair from our pun selection, and it's got those dots, so it just screams you dots for me. So I've taken a 6x6 card blank. We are going to eventually at some point make this into a stepper card, but I love that we can decorate this card blank now and we don't have to worry about any matting or layering or adding card to it. It's fabulous. So I have gone and I've picked a selection of my really bright colours from my ink pads, and we're just going to start adding our dots all over. Now what you want to make sure, because this is a stepper card, is maybe not so much the back panel in the middle here, but definitely the sides, that we're adding dots to that too, because when you fold your steppers down, they are going to be seen. But if you want it to look just as fabulous from the back, by all means.
Oh yeah, you could do both sides, can't you? 100%.
I'll make sure we've got some colour going on everywhere.
Becca launched these amazing Daubers and shapes yesterday, so if you missed that show, then definitely catch up. She did a card using the same sort of technique that Kat's doing here actually, and it was so much fun. But it's just something that we're all going to be doing, because it's what an amazing way to make backgrounds. And like you say, with all of our shape card blanks that we have, that are all Inkme cardstock, now we don't have to think about matting and layering. We can stamp those shapes straight onto there.
We can
make really, really fun projects with these Daubers, with our shape Daubers. So make sure you check that out if you missed it, because it was a really fun show. So much love for your last card, Kat, over on YouTube as well. Anastasia says, Kat, that is gorgeous.
So we've only got 2 demos for you today, so I'm going to take a little bit longer and do this whole thing, I think.
I think it's worth the
Unless
wait.
somebody comes and pulls me out by my hair.
No, no one's going to be doing that.
So let's go in with Natalie's favourite.
It's not my favourite at the moment, but slightly taking a step back from my favourite colour. I don't know what, there's not a colour that's going to replace it, it's just sour taste at the moment.
It's a bitter tangerine, is it, at the moment?
Yeah.
Let's see, a little bit more orange up here. And go through with all these colours. What have we got left? Our yellow and our purple. This is the warm honey.
Oh, I love this colour.
It's so nice, isn't it?
It's such a rich yellow.
And I love the effect that you get with these dots. There's something so almost like 3D about them. So much fun. So I'm just making sure that I'm getting the sides of things as well, because we are going to see them when we come forward. And last but not least, let's go in with Miss Violet.
Such a fun colour. And when people see the end of this card, because obviously I know where we're going here, I feel like you're really going to appreciate the background that we've created here.
So a little bit more down there. And like I said, I'm not looking for perfection with this. Because like I said, we're going for, it's all based around a pair of socks.
Yeah.
So they have that kind of fabric-y, textural kind of feel.
I mean, if we're going all out, Kat, you need to get your screw hole punch out and put some holes in it as well. Because most socks in my house got holes in.
Very true. So now we're going to fold this back up. I'm just going to make sure my fingers are clean, or as clean as they can be, because I've got little bits of ink on them. And we're going to turn this into a stepper card. And since I figured out how to turn 6-inch cards into little steppers,
She's so good at this.
But it's so easy. The measurements are so easy. So all you have to do is make sure you score lines at the top for your first cut. And it works so brilliantly on this trimmer. So we're going to come down, we're going to take this edge up to the 1-inch mark, and then we're going to cut down to the 1-inch mark on here. And then take it along, and then this time we're going to take it to the 1-inch mark on this side and do it exactly the same again. Bring it down to the 1-inch here. And then I'm going to cheat and I'm going to do this on my scoreboard because I'm pretty, on my trimmer, because I'm pretty sure I can. So on the, let me decide which one I want to be my front and which one to be my back. So this is my front here. So again, I'm going to take this bottom line up to the 1 inch mark here, which should match where my 2 cut lines are.
Yeah.
And we can do that. Now, I might need to turn it the other way. So we're going to take this score line now up to the 1 inch line that's here.
So you're essentially going to score, you've scored at 1 and now you're scoring at 2.
Yeah. And now the next gap we're going to leave is 2 inches. So we're going to take the second score line up to 2 inches on here. And this will leave me with 2 2-inch panels. So you've got 2 inches there, 2 inches there, 1 inch, 1 inch.
Okay.
And then we're going to go from the middle score line that was already in there. We're going to take that to the 3 inch line. And we're just going to score here. And here.
You need to take notes of this, people, because this is genius.
And then, just like any other, for some reason I've scored a little bit long there, but you just do your mountain and your valley folds. And you can come in, score it down, and here we have a Spotty Stepper card, like this. Isn't it so cute?
Oh my goodness, it's incredible.
Now, me being me likes to add some extra detail, and I want to add like an edge all the way around, that foam mat and layer effect.
Okay.
So you can pick out any one of these colours that you want to. I'm going to go with the green, and we're just going to edge this. Now you will get little bumps where you go over your score lines, but that's absolutely fine.
And I think it's just adding to the
it does, yeah,
the feel of this card, isn't it? Because it is very fun. It is very sort of like you say, I would say imperfectly perfect.
Yes,
is the word that we're going for here. That sort of really nice colouring. It just looks so fun though.
Like I said, you can pick out any colour you want. Black would probably make it really stand out as well. And then you can do these bits. You'll see here I've just got this scrap bit of card, so you just pop that underneath your score lines.
Yeah. And
just do the same thing again. And move it down.
She's genius, isn't she? Absolutely
join
genius.
Them up. And then just move it to the other side to do the other one.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about doing those sides.
Well, if you've got to do it, do it.
She's thought about everything.
Do try. We'll take it down to there. And then,
if you've got those Inkme card blanks that we absolutely love here at Hunky Dory, and you've been stuck recently because it's taken you so long to work out all of those mats and layers and get all of those details out, how life-changing is this? You're using your alcohol markers to give yourself a gorgeous sort of fake mat and layer, and using these incredible daubers to make your backgrounds. You're going to be crafting at lightning speed now.
And take that down there, and then we're just going to, I'm going to switch to my thin end, and we're just going to go under the score lines just to join all these bits up, just under and over.
So clever.
More down. And then hopefully, ooh, missed one. Oh, better do the top as well, hadn't I? So I'm just going either side and then on the score just to get that effect. And then when we're all done, I should have something like this. And it just gives it that more finished, polished edge. So we are going to then take our pocket pad and let's do some colouring. So I've just again picked out some colours that are similar to what's on there. I'm going to start with my neutral first and just add some shadow into these socks just to give it a little bit of depth. And then pick out the colours.
Claire says this is so clever. Mary says I love the idea of a smarty stepper. Catherine says it looks so good. Angela says this is perfect, Kat, I absolutely love it. And Jane has asked, please can we put the measurements on the on your page for this, Kat? I'm sure she absolutely will do.
Yeah. I'll just add a little bit of detail to that, and then I've edged that again with the green, and this time a little bit of black, and you're going to end up with
look how fun this is.
That looks like
this is just how awesome this card is though, isn't it? Because Kat's chosen to do spotty colours here, but you could choose any colours. You could be picking out all of your pinks and doing a spotty pink background on pink Matte-tastic as well. It doesn't have to be on white. We can obviously stamp onto all of our matte coloured cardstock. So this, it's just, it's incredible. It's so incredible how you can transform these plain sheets into just absolute works of art.
So you could just stick that on there and you'd be absolutely good to go. But we had a little bit of a team brainstorm yesterday.
We did, actually.
It evolved through all of us, and we thought, how cute would it be to put a pair of socks on a washing line? So this is what we've come up with. I have taken some like cocktail sticks.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to cut them. Colour them and cut them down to size. And again, just the trusty old alcohol markers. I've got the dark grey CG8 here.
Colour anything
with these. They do, yeah. And you just work your way around, up and down, and you can see how easy they colour in. But again, if you wanted, I think the black will be a nice contrast with all those funky colours going on, but you could do these any
You could use any colour, couldn't you?
You could do rainbows, you could do all sorts. So I'm just going to take this down.
And how do you know what size you want your kebab sticks to be?
Well, this is what I'm going to try and figure out now. I'm starting a little bit longer than I need them, so that's why I'm coming a little bit further down, and we can work this out together. So
it's the best way to craft.
It is, absolutely. Two brains are better than one. So I've got two done here. Like, let's just see where we want it to go. So I'm using the middle stepper here. I'm taking that down to the bottom. I'm going to see whereabouts we want it to come just to about the top here. So let me now get my white pen. I can make a little mark on here. And this is just personal preference, wherever you think it's going to sit right. So I'm going to just mark that there. And then I'm going to take my scissors. I've not got my big bad boys here, have I? But we will get through this. And if you just...
Look at that.
Did you see that?
Instant.
And then you just use that as a guide for your second one. And they cut. And then if you just want to, I've not actually got it on me at the moment, but I would usually take like my nail file that I have for doing distress edges just to buff them down a little bit. And if you're a perfectionist like me, nobody's going to see them because you can stick them to the bottom, but I'm just going to colour those ends as well. And hopefully, I did remember at the beginning of the show, I'm going to bring in our hot glue gun.
Has it been plugged in?
Yeah, I plugged it in so it's nice and warm, and we're just going to carefully add a little bit of glue to the bottom of one of these. I do need to get another glue stick. I'm just going to stick that on there. I have got a little bit of a blob there, but you can go and cover that up with something, I'm sure. So string that out. And this is where your hot glue really comes in useful when you're doing a little bit more construction pieces like this. I'm just going to see if I can clean this
I do
up.
love our hot glue gun. So the price of our hot glue gun is crazy, you know. And we also do a massive mega buy of the sticks as well, which I think are crazy prices. You're such a perfectionist, Kat.
I am. It bugs me.
Getting it. Oh, people are thinking too far ahead on this card, Kat.
Are they?
Because Debbie has commented and said, you could use mini pegs on this card.
You could use mini pegs on
You
this
could,
card.
couldn't you?
Now, somewhere I've dropped it on the floor. I've just seen it. We have in our stash, and it's pretty easy to get hold of, isn't it?
They're really easy to buy, yeah.
It's like a floristry wire, and it's so easy to use.
It's really, really, really handy actually, especially for things like this. I mean, of course, we could be using twine here if you wanted to, but this is just going to give it a stronger effect, and it's easier because we don't have to. If you're using twine, you need to tie it in some way. With this, we can just twist it around and it stays. But it's really handy to get hold of. I think this one is actually from the range, but it's just something that we had in the craft room, part of our stash. But we've got loads of random things. You wouldn't believe the amount of crazy things we've got.
Most crafters do. And then you just cut it to size, like Natalie said. I've just twisted it round, and this means it holds its shape brilliantly as well.
Yeah.
Twine and things going to try and sag. But this is that. So then we take this, we'll go in with a couple of pegs.
So much love for this card.
I'm going to be extra funky and give these a little colour in as well. You just do the front, nobody needs to thingy. So we'll give these a little colour. And I think this has been a great show off of our alcohol markers as well.
I think so. Use them for so many different things.
So if we just use, I'm still going to add some foam pads to the back to secure this in place, but we'll still get that effect. So I'm going to pop this on, and then the wire means you've got a little bit more manoeuvrability as well, so we'll pop that in the middle.
I think this has been the card of the week. If we were having a card of the week, this is it.
And then just stick that over.
And the week hasn't even ended, but this is the card of the week.
Play around with that. And then with this wire, if it's a little bit low down, you can just scooch it up and get it where you want it to be.
I love this. This is how fun. This is how fun card making can be with these pocket pads. Look at how awesome. I love the fact that we've seen this from start to finish as well, and I think everyone's minds at home must have been churning as to what's happening, what's going to come next, but I bet no one ever thought that this is how that card would turn out. So much love on the comments for that. I love it. It's so fun. There's so many great examples as well. Samantha created this one here with that sweet gorgeous sort of paper here and that wonderful book image that we've got. You've got the You Are My Sunshine. This one's done by Kerry. We've got this beautiful one with the butterflies coloured in to match our adorable scoreable here. This one's really fun with the cars as well. Great one made by Natalia, and such a big card as well, an 8x8. Really shows off how you can make your smaller cards, but you can also make your bigger cards as well. Another year older, wiser and happier. This one, I love this one. This one has used our donut stamp, which we don't have in stock anymore, but if you do have it in your stash, it's perfect to create backgrounds for. This one is I love the sort of squidgy, messy marks that we've got here that we all know and love from eating baked beans, don't we? It just happens. There's no way about it. This one is really cute that Barbara's made as well, cutting out another one of those signposts to give that dimension. Really fun colourways as well. This one here that Jessica's made uses our Jurassic Era stamps. She's used that to create this really fun background for her Let's Hang Out with a sloth on it. This is a really nice idea. Oh, I love this one. This has been cut out using one of our dies to create an aperture, but how lovely is that? So much dimension in that card there. Another gorgeous stepper card. This one here was made by Bex, but she made this one before we had our stamps. Because if she'd have had those stamps, she would have definitely been using it for that background. It's the friends we meet along the way that make the journey worth it. But how gorgeous do these work with sort of adorable scorables, just simply coloured in and matte and layered on top. That one was done by Hazel, thank you very much. And then another gorgeous one by Natalia, bringing in those absolutely awesome distressed doilies that we brought out to you a couple of weeks ago. And that inking is just incredible. Let your dreams blossom. So many incredible cards made with that one. Let's repeat our Win It Weekly before we move on to the second part of the show. We are asking you, what is the rarest colour of diamond, yellow, blue or red? And all we are giving away our incredible Diamond Sparkle Shimmer Card Bundle. 3 lucky winners. The chance to win 100 sheets of shimmer card, 10 colours, 10 sheets of each. Absolutely incredible. You've got the black, the pink, the jade green, the lovely lavender. You are going to be shimmering and shining no matter what. So get your comments in for that one. In case you missed it, and I don't know how you did because they were so popular, we have our first pocket pads. They're not those ones, they're these ones. 5 incredible books for you. We have the incredible For the Ladies. That one's really, really lovely. We have For the Men. We have everyone's favourites Just for Laughs. This one was the bestseller of all of our pocket pads. So far, we've got 5 more. Our Occasions pocket pad, or our incredible Birthdays pocket pad. Some really, really fun ones in here. We've got the boards again. We can show you those for collection 1 because these are awesome. You've got things like Don't Grow Up, It's a Trap, Do Whatever Floats Your Boat, It's Your Birthday, Raise a Birthday Toast to You. I think this one at the top was everyone's favourite with the tortoise on. It's really funny, that one. It says, I'm not late for your birthday, I'm just very early for next year, for all of those belated birthday wishes. Some favourites from our Occasions. The tassel was worth the hassle. Thank you for being so kind. So sorry to hear you're under the weather. We've got Happy Retirement, Enjoy That Forever Friday feeling. And Nobody Measures Up to You. In your, what's this one? This is for the men. Oh, you've got that Happy Birthday, Handsome. Who Needs a Superhero When You Have a Brother? Birthday King, a cold one for the old one. There's No Substitute for You. Birthday Boy, You've Leveled Up.
Oh,
how cool is that one going to be with what we've got launching tomorrow? Dad, the Man, the Myth, the Legend. Brothers Make the Best Friends. To an Uncle Who is Truly One of a Kind. And then for the ladies, we have Relax and Unwind, Birthday Queen, Aunt. That one's a funny one, actually. I can't read it though, it's too small. Loves Like a Parent, Acts Like a Friend. That's me.
Aww.
That's me. Today is Your Special Day. Grandma's Make Life a Little Sweeter. Sisters. This one's funny as well, actually. It says, sisters are different flowers from the same garden. Always my sister, forever my friend. You make the world a better place. So many incredible ones on there for lots of different relations. And then we have that bestseller, For the Laughs. You've got the best one in here has to be Don't Worry, I've Got Your Back.
When I saw that,
can we see that one down here at the bottom? Don't Worry, I've Got Your Back.
I couldn't walk past it without bursting out laughing. I just think it's hilarious.
That one is the best. Never make the same mistake twice. Make it 5 or 6 times, just to be sure. That one is definitely one that my Dan follows in regards to DIY. Your cooking is so good, even the smoke alarm cheers you on. I've just rescued some wine. It was trapped in a bottle. And this one is the best one of all. This one right here, it says, if you're not having the best day, just do the hokey cokey and turn yourself around. So many great ones. When life shuts the door, open it. It's a door, that's how they work. These are absolutely just incredible. And one which is definitely written about me. Every once in a while someone amazing comes into your life, and here I am. You're all welcome. My absolute favourite. They are awesome, aren't they? This is our ultimate collection, our first lot of pocket pads. You can get that today for £14.95. And you can also get our brand new set of 5 pocket pads for the exact same price, £14.99. So if you haven't got any, if you want to mix and match, if you're all about the laughs and you want to buy that incredible multi-buy offer where you can get 3 for £19.99, then you can pick and mix between the incredible 10 pads that we now have on offer for you. Look at this little family growing. Would you like a little secret, Kat?
Yes, but always.
It might be growing some more.
with something coming up very soon.
Quite possibly. Who knows?
I wonder what that could be.
Stay tuned, because this is not the last you see of our pocket pads. How absolutely awesome are these? So you can mix and match. You can buy both collections and save yourself an awesome pad. And let's think about it. There's 64 pages in each pocket pad here. 10 pocket pads. That's 640 sheets for less than £30.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And the amount of cards you're going to be able to make here, the amount of products we can use with them, they are just the absolute best. So we just love them. And that is all we have time for today, because we are very busy bees in the office getting ready. Because someone with a red hat and a white beard is going to come very, very soon, and we are running around making sure that everything is ready. Everything is ready for his arrival. So join me tomorrow on Hobby Maker. I'm going to be there at 2, 4 and 7 o'clock. I'm going to be there with a brand new Moonstone launch, which is awesome and will definitely work with these pocket pads. And we're going to be having a look at this Say It With Style as well. So come and join me to see what incredible, crazy things I can do with them as well. Bigging myself up there because I don't actually know what I'm going to do with them yet.
They'll be fabulous.
And then get ready, because Kelly and Rebecca are back with an absolute golden oldie tomorrow at an awesome price. So be here at 10 o'clock for that show. We'll see you all again very, very soon. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. Thank you for joining us.